All right, guys. Hi, how are you?
Hello, guys.
Welcome to Dinda Drive. I'm your host. My name is MC Dinda. I am so glad that I can actually be doing these episodes with my friends. For starters, I feel so good. This is my friend Jeraine. We've had these conversations for the longest time since we were in high school. 2000. Do we need to mention
miaka nenda miaka rudi.
Acha nikwambie. Unabahatisha basi. Kwa country sidhani kuna msea kuna masters PhD in pull out kama mimi. Sasa nataka nikwambie wewe umepita miaka zote. Buda nimepiga pull out successfully for 13 years. Lakini Abel wewe lakini yani unapiga hiyo kazi yote na afu ndio pull out.
Yo, say yeah. Yo, okay. 13 years pulling out. Say that's a lot, eh? Guys, what do you think? Would you be able to pull out for 13 years? Man, watching this episode.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Would you? Okay, I'm just going to would you be able to pull out?
but as being the recipient, being now the woman in this picture, would you really bear with that for 13 years? Like,
not being
what's
able
the essence?
We're not being able to receive it.
Yeah, so what's the essence then?
It's crazy.
The spontaneity and the randomness of it is a juice. But if we are structured to a certain point, lazima tufuate
mutaratara fulani, naweza kuwa ngori.
Can be difficult.
Yeah. Pull out.
Oh yeah.
We are talking about pull out right now. Jaren, is anybody pulling out in your life?
Hey guys, there's that question of hizi vitu nasikianga tu online. Majamaa mnatoa wapi hizi vitu na nazisikianga tu online?
Tricky. So who's the man in your life, Jaren, right now?
Sasa unataka niongee huku gani hapa?
We need to know who's handling the business at this particular stage of your life.
What a difficult question.
Is it?
It is. I realize it is. In this moment, I realize it's a difficult question because
the fact that we are not just the two of us.
I've been so lackluster about it. Like, what are you doing about it? Nothing. So I'm just here like, yeah, I'm single. Like 100%.
People, she's single. Put a ring on it.
Oh man, that will be a
and the good thing, let me tell you, let me just sell my friend, people. She's motherly. She's a homemaker. She's kind, she's generous, she's a hard worker. She's loyal. She loves wholeheartedly. I think men are actually missing out there. For sure.
No, that's so heavy.
She's a Cancer and she doesn't receive compliments easily, as you have noticed. But
you know, you've just said something that has hit me. That thing of you're missing out, like telling men they're missing out. Do you know, I realized at some point in my whole singlehood, I had put it, sijui part of kiburi, but I had put it like, you don't want this, like you're the one who's losing.
You're the one who's missing out.
Exactly. And you know, I was so heavy on it. I don't know whether it's still the case. I've not really assessed myself, but I was feeling like, man, you want me to come and simp and try to show you who I am? You need to take a chance on me and just get to understand who I am, and then you'll realize that you got gold. You got gold. I didn't know that you had planned to do this thing until.
But no, it was so impromptu.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. No, it looks like planned. You know, you actually should be happy that it looked like it was planned.
Yeah, it looks like it was planned, but we were just chilling. We were having a conversation, and I usually carry my gadgets with me. Tools of trade. So we were like, oh, okay, we can actually have this conversation. We can record it. Yeah, and I think nice. It's the conversations that we have usually are quite deep.
We've really had deep conversations. I feel bad that they are not anywhere
out there.
There is no reference.
Yeah, I know, right? No, but here we are, darling.
Yeah, but I remember there's a time we drove to Bungoma, my friend.
Man,
Do you remember that?
The Toari.
We had banter. Like, we really spoke. And the beauty about it is that we go from very deep, surface level laughter, as in it was so...
It was something.
Yeah, it was so good. It was so good. Yeah, that drive was crazy.
Yeah, I remember. When was that?
That was it back in 2022? Yeah.
Back in 2022, we were going for a Rorashio.
For your friend.
One of my friends. We're no longer friends right now.
It happens. That's life.
It's life, Mazi. It's life. And I've realized a lot of things life can happen.
Life is happening.
Without being planned for. Like, we incurred a lot of expenses to just support a friend, and you're telling me now I don't talk to that friend. I know.
Is there where we say such is life?
I think such is life.
Such is life, yeah. Such
But
is life because it's quite unfortunate, like you're saying. It's quite unfortunate because a lot of investment goes into friendships and you don't realize, because sometimes it's just time you invested.
Yeah, and even emotions.
And emotions, yeah. And you realize now the expense of it is that you will miss those small things. When you were in it, you didn't realize the intensity of those small things.
Yeah.
But the moment you're out of it, you're like, oh, wait a minute. So we will like just be talking and you're like, that day we went with Fulani and that Fulani is no longer...
It's no longer in the picture.
Takes you back, oh, wow, that's how life was with Fulani.
I know, right? But it's really, really sad. That I can tell you for sure. And you see, they are not the only friends that I'm not talking to. There are quite a number of them. So I wonder, my goodness, like, what is happening?
I saw someone online telling her people, like, can you just shape up before I lose everyone? Like, I'm cutting off people. She was actually giving people, like, it was a threat, like, I'm losing people and I'm cutting off people at a very high rate. Can you just guys behave? Like, just behave before I lose everybody.
That's the direction we are taking right now. Jesus.
Yeah.
The rate at which I've been cutting off people, it's crazy. And I wonder... Is that maturity? Is that emotional unintelligence?
Social intelligence. Social intelligence going lower and lower.
I know the bar is no longer there. I know, right? But I'm losing a lot of patience lately so easily. Like with some things, when I notice something is off, I truly do not force things.
I take it very differently. I've also been in that phase of like losing friends, and I've cut off quite a number of people. I've also been cut off. I've been cut off. You're not just the one who's slashing. I'm going with an axe and cut you off.
I don't need you anymore.
I don't need your toxicity.
That's a bad place.
Yeah,
but we're saying it so casually, but the fact that there's a finality, like the years you've invested in this friendship, they don't mean nothing. Like imegisha tuna imeisha. It's not nice. See, pretty.
It is not something to be proud of either way.
It is.
But how I'm looking at it right now is that I think that was bound to happen. How I think about it, and what the space I'm in right now, I don't feel like I'll be cutting off anyone. You know why? I think I can deal with that shit. Like.
We can now have a mature conversation.
We can have a mature conversation. You can love someone at a distance. It's at a distance, yeah.
Yeah.
Like arm length, like not too close, but there's no finality.
Yeah.
That finality is the bad thing.
It's the bad thing. It's a bad
ending
thing.
things with a finality. Oh, never talk to me. Oh, blah 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 blah. It's so much. It's a lot.
It doesn't have to be a finality. I can just withdraw.
You can distance yourself.
I can distance
you can
myself.
Sharing what you were sharing with them, but not that you can never meet and say hi. When you meet someone, you can say hi. They're not really, really intimately in your life, but you do talk.
But now, does it depend with the level of betrayal and how the relationship ended, how the friendship ended? Does it really matter? Because kuna makosa ingine mtu anaweza kukosea uko like, yo bro, it's never that serious.
It matters. The intensity of the betrayal matters at that season, in that season.
Yeah.
Past that season, when you start now healing from whatever happened, you'll come into terms with I think she contributed at 10%, or maybe she's not able to really choose sides, so she did not choose me, and that's who she is. You understand?
Yeah.
But you see, if you ended that season that was bitter with so much finality, even when you're not coming into terms with how much she contributed to this thing, you cannot talk because
there was a finality. There was like a barrier.
So, but if you just kept quiet and maybe
Just
left it as
do,
it,
yeah.
maybe when you heal later, there can be room for not really a strong bond as it was, but you can say hi to each other.
There's cordiality.
There's cordiality. I think that's the thing. Yeah.
Yo, I'm doing badly. That I can tell you for sure. And I think I'm just looking at myself and acknowledging that there's some things that I've done that are not right, and I'm checking myself and being honest with me. Like, Dinda, you can't just continue like that. You can't go on in life blocking people left, right, and center. I don't think that's a good trait for sure.
I'm still blocking people.
You're still blocking?
What do you think?
Let me tell you the number of people I may block.
But I'm not blocking. I'm not blocking people who are friends. I'm blocking strangers. Those are strangers anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know them.
And the friends that you've blocked, are you unblocking?
The friends that I've blocked, let's say, the last 2 years.
Kunadi timelines.
The last 2 years, because that is, I think, when so much shit happened.
Yeah.
Actually, it was a friends losing spree. You go onto a friends losing spree.
Do you know that can be depressing?
Yeah. And then you later on now you're like, okay, shit really happened. Like, I did not realize shit really happened.
Let me tell you, I don't think people truly, and I think I had done a video about it, but a very short one. People do not truly understand how going through a breakup is difficult. Now, can you imagine you've lost your relationship or marriage? You may go down the drain all the years. Then while you're still dealing with that, while you are still at it, you are now losing friends. Losing friends left, right, and center. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I experienced that last year, coming to this year. I don't know. Maybe the blocking and just distancing myself from friendships was as a result of the hurt that came from the marriage.
From the marriage, yeah.
But also, was I mistaken to just distance myself from them? Because I'm thinking, and probably if you're watching, you could probably just give us your views on that. How did you deal with your breakup, and how did you deal with just the friends that were surrounding the
people who are part of the marriage,
exactly,
like the friends of the marriage.
Exactly. Because the one thing that you truly do not realize, when a marriage it may break, separation may happen. Do you know you actually also separate with the friends that were surrounding that particular relationship? And it can be difficult.
And I think, your case is quite different because, you see, it was quite a number of years. So there were so many people involved and entangled in it. So you cannot just take it like it's not a 3 years.
It's not a 3 years thing. It's not too much emotions were invested heavily.
Too many people were involved.
A lot of people were involved, and then it just ends, and it ends like that. But I
don't think you need to really beat yourself because of the friendships that failed because of that marriage. To be honest, because
I shouldn't.
You shouldn't beat yourself. Maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe that is what was bound to happen.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
past that season, this space that you're in, that's why I was saying, right now you have control. You can see things almost going south because this thing is 100% dependent on you right now.
Yeah.
That other one was dependent on another party. You understand?
Yeah.
So that was more complex. Right now the complexity is lower, and you decide like Njirene is hurting
I'm
me.
the one who's in charge.
I'm gonna deal with
Exactly.
Njirene. You understand?
Yeah, true.
There's not much complexity, so I don't think that's gonna happen again.
But the thing is, resolutions were made out of that. You know, things happen in your life and you learn from them. And you're genuine, you are truly honest with yourself. Like, this is how it was. I had quite a number of friends that were surrounding this particular relationship. In the future, I don't think I'm going to go in that direction. Like, I know it's probably inevitable in a way, but I don't think I'm going to invest in couple friendships. I'm sorry to say this, because I realized it just came with a lot of baggage, kwanza emotionally, after that breakup. So in the future, if I ever if I ever get into a relationship with someone,
guys, relationship, continue.
like I will not invest in couple friendships. If I will probably have Njirani as a friend.
You know how I look at it?
Yeah, am I being too?
No.
Too
How I
harsh?
look at it is what we say. Don't lose yourself in the marriage. It's part of that. It's not 100% all of it. Don't lose yourself in a marriage. Is maybe don't lose your career, don't lose your goals and objectives of life, all those things. But when you are in that marriage, they are friends of Susan. You are not bringing them into this.
Exactly.
They are friends of Mr. Njoroge. Mr. Njoroge deals with his friends as them. But I know them, I can say hi to them. They can come home, we can meet up. But I never really went into Mr. Njoroge's friends and made them my friends.
I made them my friends, exactly.
You get.
And I think
Mr. Njoroge's friends remains his friends, Susan's friends
remain
my friends. And but we also now have friends of this couple.
But I think we need to set those boundaries very clearly.
Yeah.
Because it is at that point.
Lack of boundaries.
It is lack of boundaries for sure.
Yeah.
It is at that point where Njirani, your friends are now his friends and his friends are my friends. That's where we lose the plot. Because now I think friendship should come with some loyalty of some sort. Like, who am I loyal to in this particular relationship, you know?
And something I say very often, friendships, just like a marriage, needs intellectual capacity. I go back there.
We are always saying it.
Yeah. Someone will just kill me for that, because I am telling you, still in that setup where we are entangled, there's some grace that would have been extended. Like,
I know, right?
People don't know how to take sides. People don't know how to choose which side to take. And there are actually situations where you don't need to take a side.
Yeah.
You don't need to take any side.
Let me tell you.
Why are you not able to differentiate that this is a situation that I should not take a side?
Exactly, that I shouldn't take a side, and I should just offer some grace.
Exactly, to both people, because both people are going through something. So there's no you're taking sides. I think that is what makes me mad. Like, there's no way you're choosing a side when a couple is fighting.
I know, right?
You shouldn't.
Yeah, you shouldn't. If you're calling,
what audacity ya take side? Take side with what fact are you taking sides?
But you know the other thing is what, Njirani, when such a separation happens, and you as Ndinda or Njirani, you don't go ahead and tell people what exactly happened, and yet probably the other party has gone and presented their case. So they already know the story from the other party. They don't know the story from your angle. They end up taking sides. But I'm also guessing, if you called yourself my friend, why would you take sides instantly just because you've had a stories, intellectual capacity.
Yeah. And hapo ndo tunauliza Ndinda anasemaje akiulizwa, you know.
Exactly. What is Dinda's side?
Exactly. Actually, these are our friends. We need to hear Dinda's side.
Exactly.
That's a very healthy space to be in. Like, Njoroge came and told us blah 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 about this situation. See, we are a couple friends. Can we have a meetup?
Can we
have a meetup?
Yeah.
Can we listen to this other side? And I think I know such groups. There are couple friends I know somewhere. Their dynamic is so solid, and they handle matters openly. Hakunanga ati fulani anaenda kusema nini about whoever. They have a sit down. Or recently there has been a couple fighting. So we are having a meeting. We are actually having dinner at your place because ABCD is happening between these two people. They are part of us. We need to solve that matter.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah.
With so much maturity. Yes. That's something. That's a community.
That's a community for sure. But then it move beyond the friendship.
Exactly. That's a community. Who said you're not? Today it's us. Tomorrow it's you fighting.
And we're not brothers. It gives you some sort of safety.
Yeah.
When you're there, you know you can actually depend on a. You can actually depend on a certain couple, or you can depend on this group to come through for you.
It gives you so much also open-mindedness in that I'll be called out. I will be called out.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
It gives accountability.
It gives accountability 100%. Yo, don't deep.
Very deep, by the way. Relationships are so complex.
Yeah.
Friendships, relationships, they are so complex. And that's why you need to choose your people wisely. Choose who you go into a marriage with.
And choose
who is your friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Choose who you do business with wisely. Like, just take your time to choose people.
I think we don't take it too seriously. I think we're also perhaps too casual when it comes to friendships. Because let me tell you, a friend can break or make.
And I think that's my learning point, and that's what I think that's something so important that you've said, because that is actually maybe what I'm trying to say when I'm saying I don't think that will happen again.
Yeah. Lessons learned, we don't repeat the same mistake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That won't happen again, because going forward from back that time when that was happening, I have taken my time to know huyu anafikanga level gani, huyu tunaweza mpeleka past here na huyu tutadili naye hivi. You get? So cutting off is not a conversation that will come up, because kuna boundaries. Kila mtu ako kwa compartment yenye anafaa kukua.
I think that's profound. Like, you don't need to bring the relationship or the friendship to a finality. You're like, nimekuona hivi ndivyo huko.
That's how I deal with you.
Nitakufikisha point fulani. Exactly. And nikifeel ni kama I'm like, just I distance myself. It's no longer working, you know.
And also not to have so much back and forth. I realized, if that's what I'm saying, something, if it was bound to break, it was bound to break, because if you happen to start bringing back those people that you actually fell out with, it becomes nasty. Now you have other episodes.
Let me tell you, now you are reliving.
Cutting off again.
Do you know?
It's messy. So
do you know now you start now reviving some really deep traumas, that the wounds that are inside there that you truly had not healed.
Yeah, and dealt with. It actually now dawns on you, like, for sure this person doesn't need access to me.
They don't.
I give them access by mistake.
Yeah.
But they are not supposed to access, or maybe there's a side of me they shouldn't have access to.
Yeah, they messed it once. We learned. Now we move on to other
so when they come back, you realize, oh, it's still the same thing.
By the way, yeah, because I think I had one friendship like that. We were friends for quite a while. Then I cut that particular friendship, or rather, I distanced myself, and I just went on with my life, created other blah blah blahs, friendships. Then we reconnected. Now let me tell you, the next breakup. It was bad. It was nasty. Yo,
that goes south to South Africa.
South.
Yeah.